Hi, I'm Emily from WAG, and today I'll be sharing a few safety tips to keep your pet healthy, hydrated, and happy this summer. We'll cover everything from 4th of July safety to keeping your pet cool and free of parasites. Let's get started. Our first tip is to prioritize preventative care. Families spend a lot of time outdoors during the warmer months. This can put their pets at risk of fleas and ticks. These itchy boogers aren't just a nuisance. They can also carry diseases like Rocky Mountain spotted fever and Lyme disease. According to the annual pet parasite forecast by the Companion Animal Parasite Council, vector-borne illnesses have been on the rise every year since 2017. Lyme disease is becoming increasingly common in areas where it used to be uncommon, like the Carolinas. Heartworm is also on the rise. Dogs living in the mid-Atlantic region have the highest risk, but this mosquito-borne illness is making its way further north. Likewise, anaplasmosis and ehrlichiosis are becoming much more prevalent in historically low-risk areas and are expected to affect more dogs than ever this year. So what can you do to protect your pet from these diseases? First, make sure they're current on all their vaccinations. Second, give them flea, tick, and heartworm medication according to the instructions. If you're concerned about preventative care costs, invest in a WAG wellness plan, which covers core vaccinations, dewormers, and more. Tip number 2, keep your pet cool and hydrated. Heat stroke, burns, and dehydration are all real risks during the dog days of summer. Large breeds can start to overheat in temperatures as low as 65 degrees Fahrenheit, and by 85 degrees, all dogs are at risk. Short-faced breeds like pugs and Frenchies are especially susceptible, as are dogs that originate in cold climates like huskies. Here are some signs that your dog may be overheating. Rapid or heavy panting, excessive drooling, loss of balance, poor coordination, muscle weakness, nausea, and vomiting. If you notice your pet is overheating, bring them inside and wrap them in a cool, damp towel. Seek veterinary care immediately if you suspect your pet is experiencing heat stroke. Pets can make a full recovery from heat stroke, but parents must act quickly. If left untreated, pets can suffer organ damage and even death. Here are some tips to make sure your pet doesn't overheat this summer. First, offer cool, shady places for your pet to relax during outdoor playtime. But avoid areas that have hot asphalt or concrete, since these can burn your pet's feet. If you can, keep your pet indoors during the hottest part of the day, usually between noon and 4. Consider installing a doggy door so your pet always has indoor access. Give your pet access to cool water at all times. And if your pet isn't getting enough to drink, you might need to get creative. You can make popsicles by freezing broth into ice cube trays, or make smoothies with your pet's favorite pet-safe fruits, meats, nut spreads, or yogurt. You can even offer pet-safe fruits by themselves, like watermelon, which has a really high water content and can boost hydration. Lastly, don't forget to protect your pet's paws. Asphalt can be as much as 60 degrees hotter than the outside air and can cause tissue damage on a hot day. Here are some ways you can make sure your pet doesn't suffer heat-related paw pad injuries. Invest in some protective footwear for your pet. Use a paw balm to help heal cracked or damaged pads. Avoid taking your dog for walks during the hottest part of the day. And try to stick to grassy areas rather than concrete or asphalt. Did you know more pets go missing on the 4th of July than any other day of the year? Fireworks are one of the biggest canine stressors, and many dogs will run away to escape the perceived threat. So what are some things you can do to prevent firework anxiety and keep your dog from running away? Tire your dog out before night falls and the fireworks begin. Play in the sprinklers, set up an agility course, or let them splash around in a kiddie pool. You can also try a pheromone diffuser or compression wrap to help keep your pet calm once the show begins. Prevent your pet from getting lost by securing them in a kennel or locked room before the fireworks start. Keep your pet's ID tags up to date with your current number and address. Ensure your pet's collar and ID tags are on them at all times. Microchip your pet and make sure that the database information is accurate. Lastly, make sure you keep fireworks out of the reach of your fur babies. Obviously, lit fireworks are a burn risk, but unlit fireworks can be just as dangerous. If your dog chews on an unlit firework, they could ingest the toxic metals inside and develop firework poisoning. Dr. Michelle King, a member of WAG's licensed veterinary team, urges pet parents to seek vet care immediately if their dog starts displaying signs of GI upset, like vomiting, diarrhea, lethargy, or loss of appetite. Well, that does it for our summer safety tips. We hope you and your fur babies have a fun and safe summer. Don't forget to insure your pet as soon as possible to save on unexpected vet bills in the future. Have a terrific day!